you will all join us to get the full tour and the full history of their farm. But we wanted to tell you just a little bit about them. The Salentine Homestead Dairy started in 1920 when Ben and Marie Salentine purchased the farm and its original 80 acres. In the 1950s, their son Nick purchased the farm with his wife Agnes. In 1975, Jim, the third generation and one of 8 children, and his wife Mary purchased the farm. During their time, they grew the farm from 45 cows to 80 cows. No small feat, that's for sure. Until the year 2000, when they added the existing milking parlor and freestall barn. They then doubled their herd. In 2014, a partnership was formed, creating Salentine Homestead Dairy LLC, which includes the family's 4th generation, Josh and Jenny. Since 2016, the Salentines have worked hard improving cow comfort and have added on additional cows to where they are today, milking 300 cows on that family farm. The young stock is raised off-site by 2 high-quality calf and heifer growers. The Salentines, as you have heard, are very active in their community. Here tonight, participating generations of Salentine Homestead Dairy: Jim, take us away, Josh, Jenny, Megan, Caleb, and Molly. I have a few fun facts about each of them. Jim, we have learned, is an avid soybean grower, winning numerous awards for the quality of the beans that he grows. Josh is a member of the Kewaunee County Farm Bureau and LCFFA alumni. Besides being the mother for all of the newborns every morning on the farm, Jenny works full-time for the Kewaunee County Highway and Parks Department. All 3 of their children are active participants in their 4-H club, the Pilsen Skylighters, and the Luxembourg Costco FFA chapter. The kiddos show dairy and swine, working with animals all year round. Megan is in her 1st year as a college student at St. Norbert, studying elementary education. Caleb is a sophomore at Luxembourg Casco High School and the sentinel for the Luxembourg Casco FFA chapter. He participates in football, wrestling, and baseball. Do I ask who comes up tonight? They really tried. They had a good effort tonight. Molly is in 6th grade at Luxembourg Casco Intermediate School, and she dabbles in just about everything from dance to softball, piano, and of course showing dairy. The Salentines are so excited to finally get their chance to host breakfast on the farm. The event was canceled in 2020, and then they celebrated their centennial that year. Please join me in welcoming, finally, our 2023 host family, Salentine Homestead Dairy. After all of that, Jim, I didn't ask you ahead of time if you wanted to talk, because I think we need to hear a bit from you. What does it feel like to stand up here with your family knowing that, gosh, hopefully everyone in the county is going to get to come and see your place?
Well, we did it in 91.
It's like, I've done this before. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm glad it's going to happen. To do it all over again.
To do it with your family, that must be special. Right? All right, I'm going to move down the line. We should do like that song from The Sound of Music. Good, no? So let's talk a bit about the growth of the farm and where you're at today and really how that wouldn't be possible without the people who are standing here.
So in 2018, we decided to focus on the cows. But several years back, we decided to move our young stock to Kansas, a little bit better environment for them. And our baby calves get raised off the farm as well by a husband and wife team that take very good care of them. And it starts with high quality feed. And in northeast Wisconsin, we do have an awesome environment to grow it for dairy cows. So, yeah.
I mentioned we'll get to learn the full story, but where is your milk being shipped right now so we know when we're getting a chance to enjoy it?
Belgioso cheese. They manufacture 22 different cheeses, and it's more of the artesian specialty cheeses. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most about the event itself?
Just trying to talk to as many people as I can, telling our story. And, you know, there's a lot of preconception, you know, misunderstandings out there that, you know, dairy farms are hiding stuff. Well, that's not the case. I mean, there's nothing to hide. So hopefully people will open up their eyes and go in there with an open mind and see how it's done.
Most farmers I know are far too busy to have time to hide things, so they're just too busy making it happen every day. I'm going to move down to Jenny here, getting a chance to have this event at your farm. What are you proud to showcase?
It's going to be a great event. We're really looking forward to all the volunteers who are going to help out. My kids, I think, have grown up going to breakfast on the farm, so for them it's super exciting to have it actually at their home farm.
You said 91? 92? Was anyone born in 92 here? Okay, so this is the first time for these three.
Yes, Josh and
I wasn't born then either. Jenny, to see the crowd that is here tonight already supporting these efforts and hopefully signing up to volunteer alongside of you, why would you encourage them to do that?
It's a great opportunity. A lot of these faces are people we see year after year, but it's fun just to see all the people who come, especially the city folks who have never been to a farm. You know, they haven't been to the country. There's kids who go to school that are like, you do what? You know, so it's going to be their opportunity to learn a lot about country living and life on the farm.
All right. Molly, can I ask you about your picture? Because it must be special if it's here. I'm glad that she's up here. It's pretty special. Talk a little bit about what you are excited about.
How to do next.
Yes. He's pretty excited about that too. We're hoping everyone joins us ahead of breakfast because you guys are going to have a Catholic Mass that morning, right?
Yes.
At 7. Get that on your calendar. We want to see you all there. Talk a little bit about getting your friends to come out and see what it is that you do every day.
They can come and see how we grow and how we feed and how they're yes.
Well, you are already a good spokesperson for your farm, someone who gets roped into doing that a lot more, big sister Megan. You have done a lot of things for this county, serving in castings at the fair and certainly helping out on a number of boards involved in 4-H. Why do you continue to share the story of agriculture?
The story of ag is not shared enough, and we all know that standing up here that, you know, students come up to me and they're like, where does my milk come from? Or they think it comes from the grocery store. So for me, it's just so important that everybody knows that this family business is something that's providing a safe, wholesome, and nutritious product for families, not only around our county, our community, but also our country and the world. And I want everyone to know that what we do is what we love.
We can't wait to learn more from you. And last but not least, Caleb down here. What is your role around the farm? What do you enjoy doing the most?
I work a lot with equipment and stuff like that. Feeding cows, I just like being outside, doing stuff like that. Grandpa, helping them wherever. Yeah.
I was just going to ask about that. The 3 generations getting to work together. That's not something you get in every business.
Nope. It's real stuff.
And you're really kind to each other and you talk nice. No, communication though is truthfully, it's a big deal to have 3 generations that said, not only I'm going to do this, but I want to do this. And that's a pretty special thing.
Yep.
See, that's why they get along. He's a man of very few words. All right, anyone else from the Salentines wanting to add something to this conversation? Megan's got a little more.
I just want to talk a little bit more about the picture Molly's holding, and I will try to do it very quickly. But this beautiful woman is somebody who stood next to my grandpa for a lot of years. She milked a lot of cows, managed a lot of books, raised 4 wonderful children, raised, is there 8 or 9 of us? Grandchildren? I don't know. There's 8 or 9, I can't remember. Grandchildren, and she was our rock. We lost her last September, but we are really thankful that we know she is here with us. She would be nothing but proud of what our family has been able to do. And I'm really sorry, guys. She'd be really, really, really proud of us, and that's what gives me peace at night, is that I know she's up there looking down on us, that she's proud of what we've created. And she would want all of you to come out and volunteer at breakfast too. So.
All right, please, a round of applause. Well, on behalf of Dairy Promo and your county as a whole, we appreciate that you have stepped up and said, please come to our farm, please enjoy our farm, please get to meet our family, get to hear our stories, and we look forward to more of them as we work our way towards Father's Day, which is hopefully a date that is already on your calendar, but if it is not, breakfast on the farm at the Salentines on Father's Day, and make sure you bring a family or two who maybe hasn't had a chance to experience something like this before. Thank you guys.